What's up, everybody? PokéKaos here, finally ready to open the Keldeo versus Rayquaza Battle Arena deck. I've had this for probably about a month. This is probably the longest I've held on to a TCG product without... No, that's not entirely true. The MLPB stuff I probably held on to a little bit longer than a month before opening it. But we have the Keldeo versus Rayquaza Battle Arena deck box to open. If you guys are excited to finally see me open this, make sure to hit the like button on the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed. And we're just going to rip into this box, get the plastic out. Got to get sleeves for Keldeo and Rayquaza. I do have the other promo Keldeo from the Mythical Collection box still sitting in the background. Because, well, I figured this had something to do with Keldeo, so why not? So these are actually reprints from the original black and white sets that they're from. You have the physical decks in there, and we have some other stuff. There's a lot of stuff in here. So we got a code card that we get for the decks online. We have some of the cardboard damage counters that I'll put in the background for no real reason. Got a whole bunch of plastic. We have a little pamphlet here that I believe goes over some basic strategies of both the Rayquaza and Keldeo decks. And we have essentially like a rule book. It's got like all the types and, you know, what everything on the card means, and, you know, energies and trainers, supporters, you know, all that good stuff. We're not going to go over that because I'm assuming that you guys know some basic stuff. We also have two coins here. One is Rayquaza, which I do believe is an older coin, and a Blastoise coin, which is probably an older coin, but not something I've seen. So first up, we will go over this Rayquaza. It has Celestial Roar. Discard the top 3 cards of your deck. If any of those are energy cards, attach them to this Pokemon. And Dragon Burst does 60 times. Discard all basic fire energy or all basic electric energy attached to this Pokemon. This attack does 60 damage times the number of energy cards you've discarded. So it takes 1 fire and 1 electric, but you can't discard both fire and electric in order to use the attack. You have to choose one of them. And this was originally from Dragons Exalted, I believe. Then Keldeo EX, one of the best cards in the expanded format, with its Rush-In ability. Once during your turn, before you attack, if this Pokemon is on your bench, you may switch it with your active Pokemon. And then Secret Sword does 50 plus 20 more damage for each water energy attached to it. So I think first and foremost, we'll go over the Rayquaza deck. It's hard to say which one's better. We'll just go in order. There should be another Rayquaza EX here. Well, here, let's do it like this. We have a couple hollow fire energies. There's 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 hollow electric energies, and again, another Rayquaza EX, exactly the same thing. They do have these set symbols on them, so they're not like reprinted to be used in standard format. But I don't know if the art style is exactly the same. I know the artwork is exactly the same, but I don't know if the if there's any way to tell the difference if it was from the Battle Arena deck or not. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more electric energies, 1, 2 more fire energies. So this is a deck that you can just buy at Walmart or Toys R Us or Target, and it comes with a VS Seeker. And my camera's dying, so I don't know. VS Seeker's an already expensive card. You get at least one of them in each deck. Ultra Balls, Tierno, Switch, another Switch, Skyla, Sky Arrow Bridge, which the retreat cost of each basic Pokemon in play is 1 less. You get 2 of those. You get Shauna, Professor's Letter, Sycamores, which are always useful, Professor Birch, N, which is actually the black and white promo number 100 version. That is actually really, really cool and really, really special. Got Lysander, Level Balls, Karen, which is another, which is a new promo, X and Y 177. Each player shuffles all Pokemon in his or her discard pile into his or her deck. You got Float Stones. I actually want to put Karen off to the side along with N. You got Bianca, Battle Compressor, AZ, Noble Victories Victini. If you have 4 fewer bench Pokemon, this deck does nothing. That's special. A different Victini from Legendary Treasures. You got Zapdos, a different Zapdos. So that one is from Legendary Treasures. This one is from Roaring Skies. You have Zekrom from, I don't know, Dedenne, Pikachu, Circle Circuit Raichu, which I wouldn't say is harder to get, but is actually a good card to have in a deck. You have Tynamo, and then Electric with Dino Motor. Once during your turn, you may attach an electric energy from your discard pile to one of your benched Pokemon. You have 2 of those, and that would be the entire Rayquaza deck. It's mostly built on using Electric's ability to get electric energies on Rayquaza, and you could also fill up your bench and use Raichu as a secondary attacker. So the big things were a VS Seeker, which is like a $10 card in and of itself, Karen, that you can only get in the Keldeo versus Rayquaza Battle Arena deck, and the promo N. I wasn't expecting the black and white promo N. I was expecting one from one of the sets. That's really cool. I'm not sure how that was gotten beforehand. So even though my camera is flashing at me for dying battery, I'm going to go ahead and try to open this Keldeo deck. It's not like a booster pack that, you know, I could mess with or something. What's in here is in here. So again, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Hollow Water Energies. We have another Keldeo. Again, if you ever want to play in the expanded format, Keldeo is such a good card. You want Keldeo. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more non-hollow water energies. Another VS Seeker. Again, that's another $10 card. Some more Ultra Ball, Tierno Teammates, Superior Energy Retrieval, which is a very good card for Keldeo / Blastoise decks, which we'll get to soon. Skyla, Shauna, some Rough Seas, Rare Candy to get your Blastoise out faster. Sycamore, Professor's Letter, Professor Sycamore, Birch, another N. That's the promo version. Again, another Karen. Sorry if I'm not really like showing them off too well, but I'm sure most people know what these cards do. Fisherman, Escape Rope, Dive Ball, Bianca, Archie's Ace in the Hole, which is another way of getting out Blastoise easier. But this deck doesn't actually have Battle Compressor. That is interesting. That's actually somewhat interesting because, I mean, you could use Ultra Ball to get your hand size down and to get Blastoise into your discard pile. But so we have Regice with Resistance Blizzard, which is very good against EX Pokemon. We have Articuno to possibly take more than one prize card with the plus ability. Lapras, Remoraid, Octillery. So yes, this deck also has Octillery, which, I might add, is a non-hollow Octillery. Exclusive to the deck, unless it was in the theme deck, but I don't think it was. This is a hollow in the set, and it's non-hollow here. We have Phoebus, Milotic. We have Squirtle with Shell Shield. As long as it's on the bench, you prevent all damage done to this Pokemon, so it cannot be sniped off the bench. We have 3 of those. We have Wartortle. Nothing special with Wartortle. And Blastoise with the Deluge ability. As often as you like during your turn, You may attach water energy from one of your cards from your hand to one of your Pokemon, and there are 2 of those Blastoises in here. I'm not sure if this was just a regular rare in the set. I think it was. Yeah, it was actually a holo, I believe, because I believe it was a regular rare in the theme deck from one of the sets that had... Actually, I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on that one. But those are the Keldeo and Rayquaza decks. You get 2 of each of Keldeo and Rayquaza. You get a couple special